What's up, everybody, and happy Halloween. Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with Dog and Pony. I'm Dog and Pony, and this is Death Road to Canada. We've got a game going. We're pretty far into it. The horror continues. Yikes. I wanted to record the Halloween episode on Halloween because I knew there was a Halloween update coming out. But I was also away for the weekend, and that's when the update came out. Anyway, Dog and Pony is going to plan out tomorrow instead of doing the Death Road sing-along. So it's been like 3 or 4 days since I've played. I need a little bit of time to refamiliarize myself with this run. Dog and Pony's morale increases. It's good. Okay. Here we go. 3 driving days until Canada. We're getting close. We got enough gas to get there, enough food to get there, or at least pretty close. And hopefully we'll pick up a few more medical supplies. We don't want to do a sewer rescue. I am a little rusty right now, so let's keep that in mind. And we have a full group of relatively happy and skilled people. So we're going to do the big office complex because we don't want to waste half of our gas driving around. That would be pretty crazy. The group sees a large office building. The amount of zombies in it hints that people were still going to work like normal even after the outbreak. That is weird. Moderate irritated morning. Coffee. Explore the office. I gotta make sure I'm always all coffeeed up. It doesn't increase my speed, but it does increase my awareness. Probably. Alright, I think this is a pretty decent setup. Maybe we don't want her to have the chainsaw and the gun. We're gonna take the chainsaw away from her because we are so low on gas. I don't want to run out. I don't think it's going to be a life or death situation. I think this is going to be a relatively easy encounter here. We're also running pretty low on ammo. You know what? I'm going to let Dog and Pony have this ammunition, and then I'm going to take the pipe bombs for Enda, but I'm going to try to use the knife as much as possible. So let's run in here and just get to killing these zombies. With the 4 of us, this shouldn't be too hard. We'll clear out a good section for safety, and then we'll push forward after. I think maybe we want to take out this entire room. I lost track of where I was, but I found it. Alright. Yeah, there's a couple more zombies in here. I mean, more than a couple, but we're taking them out very quickly. Rambo is great at combat. There's some new changes in this update as well. I think they added cats officially. And it's the final release in the Spleen update series, meaning we'll be moving on to Aorta come November. Whenever they release updates, I believe they'll be part of the Aorta sequence of updates. But there are some parts of the Aorta update that are in this. I'm not exactly sure what. I did read over the entire changelog just so I could be aware of it, but I don't want to explain every single part of it or just run through the list, so I'll just let you know when we come to stuff if I think it was part of the update or not. Oh, okay. I should probably be controlling Dog and Pony because I usually assume I am, and I keep seeing him and then trying to control where he's moving to, but I think I'd just rather be in control of Enda. I have been the whole time. I think she was our starting leader, so why switch now just because Dog and Pony showed up, you know? We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna go to every room, of course. It doesn't really matter which order we get to them in. Someone picked up the golf club. It was Dog and Pony. I was gonna pick that up and use it instead of this meat cleaver, but I don't care enough to actually open up the inventory and switch weapons. I think the meat cleaver is doing just fine. He broke it anyway. Not a big deal. Alright, it doesn't look like there's anything in this room worth staying for, but there is another room over here. And look at that, some medical supplies. That's exactly what I want right now. I think we need gas, but we also really need some medical supplies. Nobody's hurt, but we're getting close to the end of the game, which means we're going to start getting hurt, and I don't want to stay hurt. So the more medical supplies we find, the better. I don't think we can ever have too many. I think like if we had 50 medical supplies, I'd be happy with that quantity. I don't think that would I wouldn't give them up for food or anything. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh god. Okay, okay. That's okay. No, that's fine. Totally expected and not unintentional at all. Didn't hit the wrong keys or anything. I didn't mean to switch weapons. I fat fingered a key and switched to the pipe bombs, and then without realizing it, I threw one. And then in a panic, I threw the second one. Ignore that. We're fine. Dog and Pony and Rambo both got hurt, but thankfully we did pick up a couple medical supplies, so we're just gonna try to not do that again. That's a lot of food. We got 6 more. I think we are now set not only through the end of the game, but through the end of the game with the final bonus meal that we like to eat if we can. And I think that meal is required to get the dexterity increase, which makes us a little faster. So that'll be that's a good thing to have hit already. That means we don't need to stop in a grocery store if we find a different thing that might be better for us. Food is no longer an issue, though we might still go to a grocery store in order to get the money. You know, food is money. To buy some stuff at our final trading stop, which should be coming up pretty soon. I think we're far enough away from Canada, 3 days, 2 days, that we probably won't reach it in this video, but I'll sure try. I'm not going to rush through it. I'd rather win than lose quickly, but we'll do our best here to get there. I think there are special things that will only happen today, like if you're playing on Halloween. I don't necessarily think that's a great idea, because a lot of people wouldn't be able to play on Halloween, and then they miss out on the fun Halloween stuff, and that's not cool. I want to get a piece of wood or something. We're done here, so I don't really need it. We've got like 6 of them in the car, but it'd still be nice. Alright, let's leave. Yes, let's go. A couple of zombies were about to come in, but we got 10 food, we're up to 39, which is definitely enough to get us through the end of the game. Okay, but again, if we could get up to like 55, 60, that'd be much better. We're all healed up, so that's fortunate, but we are back down to just 3 medical supplies. I don't think we want to recruit Xarn. Sorry, Xarn. But we have this full group. We could give up bets. Nah, I think we're going to stick with who we have. Sorry, Xarn. One of the changes they made is that if someone dies in an event like on the road, most of the time their weapons will return to the trunk, unless it's like one of the events where it would typically mean that it was unrecoverable. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but if someone dies as a result of like pulling a tooth or something, their weapons will go into the trunk instead of being lost forever. The group finds a waterlogged store. There's a lot of mannequins inside, barely visible in the darkness. The whole store is especially creepy. There may be some moldy supplies left in here. We're gonna send everyone in, I think. Okay. The group enters the dark and creepy store. Dog and Pony mistakes a mannequin for a zombie and attacks. This makes everyone freak out and also start attacking blindly. In the end, no mannequins were left standing. His composure is revealed as absolutely terrible, and it looks like everybody got hurt. But Enda's composure is revealed as actually great. Bets's composure is bad, but not anywhere near as bad as Dog and Pony's. And we got a little bit more food and medical supplies, which is what we kind of needed to cancel out the fact that we all got hurt. We're all healing up. As long as we have more than 3 left after this, that was a positive stop. Boring stop. Lose 8 food. Okie doke. Keep it moving. We're not all healed up yet. We got to get 2 more health. Oh, there we are. And we gained 2 medical supplies out of this. We are losing 1 medical supply at a time, which means somebody has awesome medical ability. Rambo. Rambo has awesome medical ability. I think if we trained that 1 more, my thinking was that if he was at max, we'd use 1 per heal. But now I'm thinking maybe at this value, we use 1 medical supply to heal 1 health. And if it's 1 higher, we might be able to use 1 medical supply to heal 2 health or up to 2 health with a random chance. Not sure there, but we're going to see what this event here is. Driving in bad weather, rain starts pouring down. It's hard to see, and the shapes of zombies lurk right around the edge of the darkness. The group isn't sure what would be worse, continuing or stopping here. I think we want to seek shelter in a house, and I think I want to drink some coffee before this siege. The group doesn't even get settled into this house before they realize a large horde is closing in from the pouring rain. Siege alert, there's no escape, overwhelming near sunset, and 1 hour long. We're going to try to survive. What else would we do? We need a new weapon. I'm going to take a piece of wood. I guess at this point, Enda, no, Dog&Pony has a gun. I think Enda can make better use of a gun than Dog&Pony. We'll keep the pipe bomb and hopefully not throw it. We do have to get rid of his ammo though. He can keep the gun just in case we find more ammo that he can make use of. And I think that's about it. Yeah, this works for me. Let's dive in and just start killing the zombies as quickly as we can. We want to clear out zombies quickly and be able to coast on our early efforts later, which means right now we're taking out this gun because Enda doesn't have anything to swing. There we go, a piece of wood. Okay, back to swinging the piece of wood. Our first one broke, if you didn't see that, and we really needed to. I was walking around trying to see if there was any weapons, and I needed to pull out that gun and just start shooting in order to keep us safe for this portion, where there's actually quite a lot more zombies than we're gonna gun again. They're coming out pretty quickly. We're out of ammo. Hopefully, Rambo knows that he can use his gun if he needs to. I'm gonna switch to shooting so that he immediately starts to. We're getting hurt a little bit. Come on, Rambo. Okay, he's going at it with his minigun. That should help us out a little. We definitely got backed out of that corner. And as soon as we lure them over here, I'm gonna switch him back to smashing. I think that's a decent plan for now. We're gonna lure them over here and then kind of just move slowly and down to the door. Oh, there's a room real quick I want to check. I can't get in there. There's debris blocking that room that's barely visible, but we made it out safely despite that small mistake that could have been a lot worse. Yes, let's go. 101 zombies destroyed in very short time, a very short amount of time. We're healed up, but we're back down to 3 medical supplies. Pretty neutral, and we ran out of gas. I'm glad we didn't use a chainsaw at any point because we would have run out of gas much sooner. Oh, come on. While walking through the woods, Enda doesn't pay attention to where she's going and falls into a deep puddle of water. Her gear is fully submerged, putting supplies in danger. This is always bad, but much worse the closer you get to the end of the game. We're just losing out all our reserve supplies. And the only thing worse than getting that last thing is getting this thing right after. While walking, Enda doesn't notice a hole in her backpack. By the time she realizes this, there had been hours of opportunity for supplies to fall through. We've lost all our medical supplies. We're down to still an okay amount of food, but run it all over. While walking along the outskirts of town, Dog&Pony finds a small sporting goods store. It's picked clean of loot. Thinking all is lost, Dog&Pony spots an old SUV in the back of the store. SUVs have crappy gas mileage and are slow. They're also very durable and they break down slowly. Just don't bother taking it off jumps. We're going to start it up. We have enough gas to get us through the end of the game now. I hope. City in the storm. A storm descends on the group. In the pouring rain, the zombies of this city search for the living. We now need to go to the medical clinic to recoup our medical supply loss from being on foot, basically. I don't know what to equip. This gun has no ammo, so we're gonna get rid of it. We're gonna put the pipe bomb up in slot 2. He's got 52 ammo left. We really need more than that. If we get a chance to buy ammo, we are certainly going to. I want Dog&Pony to have an additional weapon. Probably not the pipe, that's hard to swing, just a piece of wood. He has 3 very breakable weapons, but I think he'll make decent use of them. Let's maybe take another piece of wood for Enda as well. We just need to make sure we're as safe as possible, and losing a piece of wood to pick up a better weapon doesn't really bother me, whereas breaking a piece of wood and then not having another one to switch to does bother me. We gotta remember to throw furniture, and we've kind of backed ourselves into this building, but I think it's going to be large enough that it won't matter. We'll kill these zombies before moving on. And there goes our second piece of wood. not great. Is this just a open area and then a bathroom? There better be a toilet genie in here. 1 pistol ammo. Thank you. This was a labeled building, wasn't it? Conjectural Technologies. That's odd. Here's the clinic, though. I wonder if that's a Halloween thing? The Conjectural Technologies? Or if there's just now more named buildings that are just less special than the one you came for in any given encounter. I was trying to close that door, instead I walked through it. I think we're going to have to fight our way out of here slowly, and I think we're going to have to take a weapon away from Dog and Pony, except that his are all broken. That's not good. We're going to do our best here, and hope that's enough. I'll keep throwing chairs, hopefully getting a piece of wood out of them eventually, but I don't know if these chairs, since they look like they're made of plastic and probably a couple metal bits, so I don't know if they'll actually break into pieces of wood, but it's worth a shot, and throwing them does just help on its own. I really wish we could open these doors without putting our chair down. It looks like we're going to be just swinging a lot with our fists until we find a new weapon. I thought 2 pieces of wood would be, you know, not enough, but that they'd last a little longer than they did. Okay, wheelchairs. That'll be nice to throw if Enda is strong enough to lift them. I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like she's not. Keep it moving. Find more medical supplies. We really need a lot of these. And if we could find it, gasoline, but I don't think that's likely here. At least not in high quantities. Like, yeah, we might find 2 or 3 in toilets, but we're not going to find any significant quantity, or like gas canisters, which is what I would really like to find. In Conjectural Technologies, we're going to go back and see if there's anything special about that place, but I'm thinking it's just an empty building. We might find a femur here. That would be good. Hey, yeah, okay. Now we finally have something to swing instead of just our pretty ineffective fists. Is there any more rooms connected to this one? I think no. I don't remember seeing one on our first way around, but I want to check again just to be absolutely sure. Alright, and I need to remember that if we get overwhelmed, we are on smashing, and we need to switch to either or shooting. I want to keep it on smashing now, because I don't want Rambo wasting what little rifle ammo we have, but eventually, if we get cornered, we're going to want to switch to shooting. Alright. We want to check out to see if there's anything else in this town, see how big it is, and then go back to Conjectural Technologies to see if there's anything we missed in there. It's an apartment building, hopefully with a decent amount of food, with which we, using which we can trade for better things, more ammunition. I'd love to get one of those ammo emporium shops where we get a variety of ammunition. Other than that, I think we either just need a pistol ammo salesman or a rifle ammo salesman, or one of each. If we do get an ammo emporium, I'd also like to find a shotgun so that we can make use of all the ammo we're getting from that dog. But that's thinking a little too far ahead. I think you can't really plan for that kind of stuff without going down like a pretty crazy rabbit hole of different situations that probably aren't worth talking about. Okay, a lot of nothing going on. Hopefully something in here, or just debris, is fine too. Wow, they were really waiting to ambush us out there. They weren't even trying to come in. The door was wide open. But they just thought like, hey, we'll wait outside. They'll come out eventually. And we did, but we were able to, you know, get right through them. I can't tell if there's a block up above. It's kind of... Okay, yeah, the rain and the clouds, or the general screen darkness from the rain was making it hard to tell if it faded into darkness up there, or if I just couldn't see what was up there. There's nothing up there. Let's go in this building. Ooh, 9 pistol bullets. Not bad, but could be better. Especially just considering how much we lost from being on foot for 2 encounters. We got the 2 worst possible on-foot encounters, aside from things that would have just straight up killed us. So, I kind of feel like those 2 should never be encountered back to back. there should be a check to make sure you didn't just get one of them before getting the other, because they do just completely obliterate your supplies. Things that you've been saving up for hours of gameplay are just gone. Alright. I think we're still going to be fine. I think we do have a decent chance at winning this run. Surprisingly or unsurprisingly, I'm not sure what you're thinking, but I think we could win it. Alright. More shotgun ammo doesn't do much for us, but if we do find a shotgun, it'll be nice to have a little bit of a supply going. I don't think we've had a shotgun for pretty much this whole game. Again, it's been a few days since I've played this run, so something that happened like 2 days ago for you might have been 4 or 5 days ago for me. And I was out of town and like focusing on other things, so I did just kind of forget everything that happened in this run. I remember picking up Bets and Rambo and meeting Dog and Pony and all that, but the minor events, like did we ever have a shotgun? That's gone. It's gone forever, unless I watch the videos again. Which I've got a pretty busy week planned, so I'm probably not going to do that. Okay, this is a interactive machine here. Looks like some sort of mad science thing. There's no telling what this could do if messed with. Does Enda want to enter the machine? We're going to leave it alone for now. We're going to switch to each character and see if any of them have special options for interacting with it. Like Trevor would with the coffee machine. And if not, I think maybe we'll send Bets inside to see what happens. Because of Bets's small inventory, Bets is our least useful character. Yeah, let's send Bets in, see what happens. Sorry, Bets. Hope you don't die. Bets enters the machine. Bets gets blasted by mysterious science rays until the machine ceases to work. She feels energized. Strength and fitness up. Feels like a new person. That's what happens. That's what happened last time as well. She looks totally different. Okay, we gotta kill these zombies, and then we can get out and get to the car. So interesting. That's what happened last time too. Was the strength and fitness increase. Sometimes other things happen, or at least I've seen other things happen. I'm pretty sure. Maybe that was before an update and made it more consistent in what it does. I'm not sure, but I didn't want to risk anybody else getting hurt, since Bets was our least useful character, and she's just a different dog now. I can't wait to get out of this car and stretch my legs out. Miserable camping. The group couldn't find any safe shelters, but was able to cobble together a campsite. The weather is terrible all night. Not good. Morale's going down. Dog and Pony didn't mind it much, so that's nice. Enda's morale goes back up after eating a meal. We've got plenty of food, but I'd love a little more for trading. I think we're gonna come up on a trader camp pretty soon. It's so quiet here, there's no signs of life or unlife. It seems like everyone took what they could and evacuated this town immediately. I think we want to scavenge town thoroughly. Sometimes we get hurt from this, but I'm pretty sure it's not guaranteed. There's just a chance of it happening, so we're gonna try it out. Alright, that's bad. The group combs the town for supplies left behind, but gets ambushed by a single zombie. Unfortunately, the zombie found Bets first. Bets is hurt and killed, but we got 16 pistol ammo, 4 food, and 4 medical supplies. Is that worth the loss of Bets? Probably not, but we might still be able to recruit. One sec. Rare characters. We might still be able to recruit a new character, and it could be a rare one. We found in this whole run, we're almost to Canada. An enormous amount of, this is the last stop before Canada, last shop before Canada, an enormous army of undead shambles around the carnage that surrounds the border to Canada. Many have tried to get through, most only succeed in having their bodies added to the horde. Maybe your team will be different. This is the last chance to trade. Good luck, you have 39 food left. We're going to visit the trader camp. But anyway, we're this close to Canada. We're at the last trader camp. And we've encountered one random character. Whoa, look at these guys. They're so spooky. What a bunch of goofs. We're going to talk to a bullet surplus. The group talks to a friendly scavenger who is selling extra bullets. She claims to not use pistols due to how gunshots rile up zombies. I'm going to say no thanks, but we're probably going to come back and buy some of those. We do have 2 pistols, 3 pistols, 2 different types of pistols that we'd like to give people. Strength Trainer. We're going to use Charm or declare a pose off. We might be able to do both. Dog and Pony gets free strength training. He already clearly feels a pump, as the bodybuilder used to say before they were all wiped out. His strength increases. Okay, we're going to talk to him again. Not possible? Oh, come on. Alright, pipe bomb supply. We're going to back away slowly. I don't think we want to buy any of those. We do want to buy pistol ammo. I think the strength training was, the charm strength training was better than the pose off, because the pose off probably would have just turned into stone, or we would have lost it and probably decreased our morale. What is Rainbow Strength? Rainbow Strength is really, really high, so I think we would have probably not turned into stone, but we would have won the pose off, and there's no real point to that. Losing the pose off, no point to that either. That's negative. But gaining strength was definitely important. Don't take out your pipe bomb immediately after I switch off of you, Enda. That's just not a good idea. That doesn't really put a lot of confidence from me in you. I do want to check one thing. Yeah, our pistol ammo, we need more of it, and we've got 39 food, and we're 1 day from Canada. So yeah, we're gonna buy quite a bit of pistol ammo. I think we can afford this. Let's do it. The group trades 15 food for 120 bullets. We, got the bullets, lost the food. The trader falls for Dog and Pony's charm and gives extra 30 more. That's incredible. 150 ammo for the price of 120. That's everything here, I believe. There might be a couple supplies laying around on the ground. It's a little dark in here. Let's just make sure we've done everything. I just realized that this guy has a skeleton body. That's super spooky. This is a Halloween update. Man. Alright, back to the car. Nothing out here. Let's get going. We are so close. I think I'm gonna say that is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Don't forget to leave a comment for this Thursday, that is November 3rd, before 7:30 a.m. So you're going to want to get your comments in before Wednesday if you want to participate in the 100th episode special, in which you can create your own custom character. I'll put them in my game, and I'll play a Familiar Faces run, I think from start to finish. That's what I'm planning, but if it takes really long, I don't know if I can talk that continuously, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.